Franklin does show up on the landscape of higher education as something very particular. And for me, I like the one-on-one, discussion with the students.
My classes are usually around 15 or 16, so you really get to know your students.
If we need any help, any extra help, I feel like the professors are always willing to walk that extra mile and help us through it.
And you really get to know their strengths and weaknesses, where they need to improve, what they should be encouraged with.
You can teach them everything about the world, but if you don't care about them, it means nothing to them.
In addition to the fact that it's such a small classroom setting, when you have all the different perspectives from people around the world, it adds so many more dimensions to what you're learning, to the conversation.
When you have that many nationalities and ethnicities and different religions in front of you, but you really have to think very carefully what you do every step along the way in the classroom. So it makes you a better thinker, it makes you a more sensitive person as well, because you have to be so aware to cultural issues.
We have students in the class who are actually from these places, and they seem so foreign and so distant from ourselves when we're reading them in a textbook. But then when we have people who can actually speak to their experiences, it's something quite different. And
it's a very good thing. That's one of the big benefits, I would say, because it's impossible not to be changed or influenced by it. And you become very open-minded here, I would say.
An issue that's happening in the US, but then someone else from the Middle East just comes in and says his opinion and what happens in his country, then what happens in Central America, and you get all this sort of facts that just make it a real international experience.